S.O.T Metalworks coming at you live and direct from the S.O.T Metalworks compound. We've got a tremendous amount of stuff going on in the shop right now. It's been crazy. I'm gonna tell you what, we've gotten more signs ordered than we can shake a stick at. But we're having a good time doing it, and that is the important part of things. So we're gonna take the side job to a new level, try to get a whole lot more stuff done. Get over here on the ShopSabre CNC plasma table, see what we can make happen and what we can't, and take you guys along for the ride. So hopefully you guys are into it. All right, come on, let's go. Let's get after it. Get some work done. All right, ladies and gents, here is the James, Allie, and Melanie sign. Got it all done up, all cut out on the ShopSabre, looking pretty good, not too shabby whatsoever. It's got just a touch of a bow in it, but not too much. I figure the majority of that's going to come out when we get all the slag and everything off the back. So you guys can tell, got a little more slag on this one than I normally would have. What we got going on is I've turned the run speed down on it just a touch, so it slowed the machine down, but I could catch these tip ups and parts and pieces that I thought might flip up or might catch the torch tip or what have you. So slowed that down to give me just a little bit more time to catch parts and pieces and make sure everything was clear as the torch picked up and moved over and set back down in other areas. And I think that helped just a little bit. Now I would, if this was a bigger sign, but had more surface area, like these big two parts here, how they kind of fell out and everything worked good. If I had more stuff like that, I would turn the speed back up and let it roll, but it is what it is. Sometimes you got to slow down to make progress. It's kind of hard for me to do sometimes. But yeah, let's get the old wire wheel on it, get this thing cleaned up, make it look like a diamond in the rough, and get after it and see what happens. Then we can get some paint on here and see what's going to go down. All right, ladies and gents, there we go. Got her all polished up. Got all the slag off everything, all the sharp edges, all the rough spots. She's all slicked up, ready to go. I'm gonna wipe her down with some mineral spirits, get everything kind of squared away, get some primer on it, and then we're gonna see what color we're gonna put on it. But yeah, it flattened back out pretty daggone good, as you guys can see across there. Not too shabby at all. She laid back down fairly well, which normally happens when you take all that slag off the back, put just a little bit more heat in it and kind of massage that metal back out. It always seems to work pretty good. Wish I had one of those big fandy dandy sanding machines, them drum sanders. I could just slide these jokers through and I wouldn't have to be doing all that manual labor, but Hey, them things are expensive, and we try to do the best we can with what we got around here at S.O.T. All right, ladies and gents, got a little sidetracked on the camera. Forgot to turn it on while I was putting color down on this. But we've got this all cleaned up with the wire wheel, the whole 9 yards. Got the backside 2 coats of primer on it. Got the front side 2 coats of primer on it. And we went with the finished paint here. As you can see, that's that hammered silver look. It's going to have a little texture in it, a little cool finish. Just got done painting it and remembered the camera, but it'll start getting a little, I guess you'd call that orange peel in a way, sort of, how it does there, but it is a cool effect on some of these signs. Love how that stuff looks. It is sharp, sharp, sharp. Good selling color. I mean, paint's fairly easy. It's not bad at all. Hold on, I'll show you what I used. Used this old can right here. That is a Rust-Oleum hammered, and it turned out a pretty good product. So we'll let that go ahead and do its thing. Get a finished video of it here and see how she turned out. All right, everybody, here is the finished product with the hammered silver. Got James, Allie, and you got Melanie at the bottom. So we got, I believe this is kids' names in here, but got the Tree of Life incorporated in. Put the 2 stars in to keep the small band around here kind of symmetrical with everything, kind of connect those 2 open spaces. I think that worked out fairly well. Could go with different things here to connect those 2 pieces, but it's real important to get those connected, get that strength involved, because there's a lot of little intricate pieces and parts, and you just want to make sure everything's going to lay just the way you want it to. As you notice in the video, we probably had a little bow in it. That worked its way out pretty quick. Not too shabby whatsoever. It lays pretty flat, looking mighty fine. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you need anything like this, look us up, shooters option targets at gmail.com. That's the email. Look us up on our website, SOTmetalworks.com. We can get you guys hooked up with all this in any way, shape, form, or fashion, or anything else you may need. So, all right, guys, wrapping it up. You guys remember, stay safe out there. As always, work smarter, not harder. We will catch you on the next one. You guys have a good one. We out.